Hi, I'm Federico, and I hope you don't find my accent too difficult to understand. But if you do, let me know, and I'll try to add some captions to this video. The reason why I recorded this video is because I wanted to thank you for signing up for my Abacus, and also try to answer some questions that you might have about our software. Um, the first question is, what do I need to get started? And let me first tell you what you don't need. You don't need a list of all your customers and suppliers. You don't need a list of all your products with stock levels. You don't need historic transactions or balances. None of that. The only thing you need is your cash balances and all those transactions that are still outstanding. So what are we going to do right now in a quick and simplified way is replicate that process using the demo company that I called Acme. So let's start by going to transaction expenses, and we're going to add a transaction. We're going to say this happened last week. Our supplier was Warner Brothers. We bought dynamite. The system wants to know what dynamite is, and I'm going to say goods, something I buy and sell. I said, saying I buy 30 units, price 60, for a total of 1800. I haven't paid for this, so I'm just gonna save it. There it is, my first and only expense transaction, still pending payment. And if I click here in suppliers, I've got the corresponding supplier, Warner Brothers. Now let's say I have an income transaction which is also outstanding. So I go here, add a transaction. Let's say this was yesterday, that my customer was Willy Coyote, that I sold the dynamite, 10 units, price 100 for a total of 1000. Again, I haven't been paid for this, so I've just saved the transaction. And there it is, my first income transaction, payment due. And if I click on customers, there it is, Willy Coyote, my first customer. If I go here, control inventory, I also see my first product, dynamite. So my income transaction that is outstanding, my expense transaction that is outstanding. Now let's go and enter the cash balances. So let's say I checked, and in cash I have 1500. And I went to my bank website, and unfortunately my balance is an overdraft. So it's 500, and I put a minus because it's basically like a loan. So I save it, there it is. So that's it. I'm ready to start because I have my outstanding transactions and my cash balances. So before I tell you what you should do now that you're ready to start, let me try to answer another question, a second question, which is, what accounting knowledge do I need to be able to use my Abacus? And the answer is absolutely none, zero. In fact, my Abacus is designed for small business owners who want to keep their business accounts in order and up to date without relying on a third party or an accountant. So that's the philosophy. However, if you want to see how my Abacus do what the accountants call the double entry, you can do so by clicking on the overview and clicking here on update. Here, everything has been updated based on the information that we just entered. So you can see we've got some cash, we've got something to collect, we've got some goods with dynamite, we got a loan, we got something to pay. This is green is what I have, this is red is what I owe, and the difference is my capital. I also got some income. This is for my current month, the costs related to that income, in the case the cost of the dynamite, and I've made a profit. So this is my starting point. We're not going to get into too much detail here, but this is my starting point, and now I'm ready to start using my algos. What do I do now? Basically, I enter all the transactions that occurred from now and from now on. Basically, I forget about the past. The past doesn't matter. We don't need to worry about that. We're just going to go and start entering transactions. And as we do, our list of income transactions is going to grow. Our list of customers is going to grow as well. Our list of expenses is going to grow. Our list of suppliers is going to grow, and of course our list of products. So we're going to look at all these processes in more detail in other videos, but let me finish this one by trying to answer one very important question, which is what is the key for success? How do I make my algos a valuable and useful tool for my business? And the answer is in the cash. Basically, what you need to do is that as you enter transactions, because that's what you do, you enter transactions from now on. But as you do that, you regularly make sure that your cash balances, correspond to what you have in reality. So if you do that, not only you will have up-to-date information in my algos, but the information that you accumulate is reliable. And you will very quickly be able to understand and evaluate the financial results for your business. So my invitation is for you to see the benefits of doing this. And obviously, if you have any doubts, any questions, need help, just use the contact us page, and we'll be glad to help. Or if you prefer, you can write me at federico@myalcos.com, or simply ring me on Skype at Fedepena. All right, thank you very much for your attention and for your interest in my algos.